8 universal hair tips and hacks everyone needs to know about. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is your father's uncle, sister's son, Diaco. Now, I am here to present to you to help my fellow brothers and sisters in regards to hair. Wait, what? Yes. You can see, I'm pretty, like, you know what I mean? I'm a hairy brother, right? Long hair, beard hair. You should see my legs. Here's a photo here. Astaghfirullah. Nonetheless, that's what we're gonna talk about here today, right? 8 tips, hacks, tricks on how to help the universe. Because hair's never going away, right? We're hairy. Or well, I am, anyway. And this is the tips and tricks I've learned over the years of living now, and I'll be presenting it to you guys. How I will do this, I'll have 3 categories, just so we could split it up better, right? So I'll have 3 trees and a branch, and there'll be a plethora of branches within those trees. So the first category will be fresh out of the shower, and after each category, we'll go in depth what these means, etc. The first category, fresh out the shower, or like shower related. Second one is about body hair maintenance, or just hair maintenance in general. And the third, for my fallen soldiers, my brothers, even my sisters, is about hair loss, how to prevent baldness, but in a different way that you probably haven't heard about. And so definitely stay tuned for that one. Well, let's just go straight into it. The first category, out of the shower, or more shower related. Do not wash your hair too many times. Now, you've probably heard this one in regards to shampoo and conditioner. So I'm actually gonna give you one more than this. I'll give you a brief of why shampoo and conditioner isn't good, because it actually strips of your natural hair oils. But even washing your hair in a high frequency basis with just water strips away your hair's natural oils. It can also lead to dryness and like fizziness over time. And this can be more noticeable, especially with people that have naturally dry or curly hair, even something like mine that's wavy. And I've only actually noticed this recently. I knew about the shampoo and conditioner one for a hot minute, but even just washing your hair with water naturally is not good. I take showers 2-3 times a day, 3 max. If I do over 3, like there's something wrong with me, I think anyway. I think 3 is the max ever. But in regards to for myself, daily I do 1 minimum, normally 1 or 2, because of work or gym and stuff. And I've realized just washing, because I'm taking all its natural shit out, it actually makes your hair worse. So how to combat this? I actually recommend washing your hair with the water and like shampoo every other day, so every second day. Especially if you take showers more than twice a day, just keep taking all that natural shit out. It just makes it really dry, you know what I mean? Like just dry skin. You know how you have just elbow, like the dry shit? It's like this. So how to combat this? Wash your hair less frequently, but obviously don't be a smelly motherfucker, you know what I mean? We don't want this, right? And also you would need to wear those caps. You know how those like black grandmas have those like little cute little cappies? I recommend wearing this too, so it prevents the water just dripping away your whole scalp. Yeah, so wear those like black grandma caps type shit. So the next one is for like using heat in regards to hair, because this is actually very bad. It literally burns your hair, right? Do we need to say more? Heat. You need heat protection. Therefore, when you are blow drying your hair, when you are straightening your hair, even when you go under the shower and use hot water, so the heat leaves your hair particles wet. In addition to this, you are more prone to split ends. So how do you combat this? One, you could obviously not go so high in heat. You know what I mean? You don't need to blast the shower with hot heat. You don't need to blast your hair with just keep going over and over if you want to straighten it. Even with the blow dryer, you can go medium and not extremely hot. This is one. Second, what you can do is using a heat protection spray. I have a photo here. This just protects your hair, bro. This needs to be done, especially if you're using a lot of heat during or after the shower, right? To do your hair and stuff. So second tip, hack, trick, this, your mom's, uncle, sister, son, using a heat protection spray or just lowering it, right? You don't need to make it that hot. Now the last one for the fresh out of the shower for this category is one I actually just somewhat recently found out, especially because of my long hair now, is brushing your wet hair, huh? Yes, brushing your wet hair with a shit hairbrush and aggressively. Now look, I have long hair right now. This is a very good hairbrush. This one, very expensive one. So after the shower, your hair is very fragile when wet. Therefore, using a regular brush or like extreme aggressiveness when brushing your hair will lead to damaging your hair, and also, bro, it'll bring your hairline back, especially when you're brushing it aggressively and with a shit brush. So you need a very good hairbrush, this one. And I'll be honest, I actually don't even recommend straight out of the shower using a brush like this that have close teeth. I would actually recommend using this. Something that's wider, right? So this is similar in regards to your hand and is less aggressive. You just, after the shower, bro, you brush it back, you brush it however you want to brush it, and it minimizes damage. Because right after the shower, bro, especially when you're fucking, you know what I mean? You're trying to dry that shit off, it's very weak. So you don't want to aggressively pulling that shit back using small teeth will just rip off your hair. So this is, and just to minimize damage. And also, bro, especially if you put your hair back, it makes your hairline bad, bro. Look at that, bro. You know what I mean? Literally, I've realized from doing this, because I only recently found this now, from using the small teeth and also brushing it aggressively, you just pull all that shit back and your hairline doesn't go as good. So that's for fresh out the shower. Next category, let's talk about body hair maintenance. All right, for the body hair maintenance, I'll be honest. Do you want me to be honest? I'll be honest. I think I found a hack. Honestly, for body hair maintenance, I think this is honestly the best hack. My friend, wait, what? Yes, this is your homemade laser hair remover. Huh? Yes. Homemade, bro, to naturally maintain hair for the stuff that you don't want. For example, I don't want it here, you know, for my neck, even back of my hair, bro. You know those back hairs? Chat, I'll use this, bro. You know, this is a homemade remover, bro. It's very quick. You just turn it on here, you press this button, and you just go wherever, just like this. Oh, bro, it actually comes with glasses. And I'll show you this. Wallah, you can't tell me these glasses ain't actually looking good, bro. They look stylish as fuck, bro. So when you use the laser hair remover, you wear these donnies on. You know what I mean? Cause wallah, you can't tell me these don't look cracker, bro. I might use this out, bro, like fashion week or some shit. But the number one hack, bro, for hair maintenance is using this. And this is called the ulikex. And it is, wait, what? Yes, it is the sponsor of today's video, ladies and gentlemen. This one, cracker, and that's the truth of it. And this is classified for men's in this one in particular because it's harder in regards to the laser. I've used this for my neck, for the back of my hair, and I use it for my legs. And you know what's the best thing, bro? Look at this, bro. It's called Ulike was the world's #1. What's your number? Number one, my friend. So this was the #1 hair removal device brand from 2022. So it has credentials, which is important. But yeah, honestly, wallah, this one, honest hack. This is probably one of the best things you can do for hair maintenance, for boys, for men and women. My friend, I'm here to help. Wait, what? Yes, I'm here to help you, my friend. If you like this, which I honestly do recommend, use the code ulikex to have 140 off. I didn't even know this was a thing until this company came to me, and that's the truth, like a homemade laser. I thought you would have to go. But bro, wallah, this is key. Not only do you save money because you're doing this at home, you don't have to have 10 trips to the laser thing. You could just do this at home. You save time. And what is time? Money, bro. You save money and time. Cause this one, win-win, wallah. So the ulikex, honestly cheat code and highly recommended, bro, especially for body maintenance, for men and women. My brothers and sisters, this is mainly for the brothers. Bro, don't pluck your eyebrows using one of these. You don't know how many brothers I know that still uses like a razor for their eyebrows, bro. Like, cuz, what are you, that's, honestly, borderline actual haram. It probably says in the Quran chapter 3 verse 42, don't do this. You know what I mean? Bro, it ruins your skin in your forehead, and it also just, like, you're more prone to cuts. Additionally, it doesn't even look good, bro. It's like the head of this is too thick to actually do it correctly. Minimum I'll suggest is this for maintaining your eyebrows is something like this. This is for another video, but minimum use these, like these tweezers. But what I recommend for body hair maintenance for your eyebrows, because eyebrows is very important. Have you seen those photos that people that like don't have eyebrows and they just look odd as fuck? This is why this tip is in maintenance. What I recommend is threading. I think threading is #1. Secondly is wax. Why threading? Threading is, in my opinion, is better for your skin, and additionally, it doesn't look so clean when you do your eyebrows. Waxing, it makes your eyebrows too perfect. One, for the brothers, look zesty as fuck, bro. And that's just the truth. If you know those Donnies that have perfectly straight eyebrows, even the perfectly straight beards, it's like, cuz, you're doing a bit too much, bro, relax. So yeah, I wouldn't actually recommend wax for the brothers. I would suggest threading, mainly. Even for women as well. Whoever, you need to stop using this. Honestly, do not do this one. This one, no good, my friend. So for that hair maintenance on your eyebrows, fuck this. Go with threading, my top recommendation, or waxing. Now, second one for the body hair maintenance, and I believe we're on hack or tip number 5 now, is for the brothers using the beard. This is very important, and I feel like not too many people know this, but is when you shave, yeah? You go with the grain, not against it. I'll give you an example. So my hair here goes down, therefore, when I shave, I put my hummus on and I go down. Naturally. You know what I mean? Where my hair goes. You just go wherever your hair goes when you start shaving. Therefore, this side I go down, but you see my hair, it goes a bit this way. Thus, I go here when I shave. You know what I mean? You just make it naturally. You don't, not forcefully, it just naturally. This is in regards to protection and just cuts. So this is actually very important for the younger brothers that don't really know how to shave. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into the last category, preventing baldness. Oh, I know too many brothers going bald. No good, my friend. My fallen soldiers, I'm here for you. And I'm gonna tell you how to prevent this, right? In a different way. I'm not gonna suggest hair products. I'm not gonna suggest minoxidil, right? The hair oils that grows. I'm not gonna suggest go to Turkey. These common ones I'm not gonna suggest. I'm gonna literally tell you stuff that you probably haven't heard of, that you may not know at all, that prevents it. Number 1, stop wearing hats. Huh? Yaka, what? Yes, my friend, I'm being honest. You need to stop wearing hats. Stop wearing hats too much. Bro, the reason why hats, yeah, accelerates baldness and it could actually lead to baldness is because 1, if you have it too tight, you know how you have the redness to here? It's like bear hugging your head, bro, and the particles. You know when someone just hugs you so tight and you can't move, bro, and you're like out of gas? It's the same thing with your hair. Your hair needs to breathe, bro. It needs to be flowy. So therefore, wearing hats too many times, I'm not saying never wear hats. I'm not saying this. But if you wear hats on the daily, if you wear hats too tight, this will lead to you go bald. Bro, like let's be real for a sec. You know how many brothers out there wearing hats as well and they're just bald? It's just the truth, bro. So yeah, let your hair breathe. Let it have oxygen. Fill it up with self in the lungs. So don't always wear hats, bro. The last one to prevent baldness. Yeah, to prevent your hair from falling out. This one, I had to find out the hard way, which was very unfortunate. And the first time when I grew my hair out, like long, like it was to my shoulders, I did this mistake and bloody hell, my hair, let me tell ya, my hair was falling out like a motherfucker, bro. And I didn't know only after I cut my hair again. So this is for the brothers or sisters with longer hair. Don't tie your hair so tight, bro. You know how you do like one of these? Always slick back and you tie your hair. I don't know if my hair's long enough, we'll see. Oh fuck, I can do a little bun, bro. I didn't even know that. I actually can. Bro, stripping your hair back and putting it in a bun, bro. This creates so much tension in your hair, especially here, bro. Because you're just pulling it back. This will make your hair to fall out. And it's not good for your hair. It's the same way where you use moisturizers for your skin, right? When you do it, it suggests to go up. So when you do it, like you put your skin up, you don't do it down because it makes your face droopy. So when you put your moisturizers or just the other nonsenses, you do it and you put your skin up. You always try and make your skin up to lift your skin. Why do you do this? To make your skin not droopy. The same thing with hair. Pulling your hair back so much, bro. Tying the bitch up, making it so tight, just strips your hair, bro. It just pulls all that tension and it makes your hairline just go further back and back. I had to learn this the hard way. So I don't suggest to do these for the brothers, bro. I used to have a way better hairline, bro. And after doing that, like the dipper here, bro, look at that dipper, bro. It's like it's full back. So I don't suggest this, man. It's the same thing with hats. Don't always have your hair like up. Don't always have your hair up. Don't always tie it so tight. Similar transition with the hat, you know what I mean? Let your hair flow, bro. Let it be flowy. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was 8 universal hair tips and hacks everyone should know. Hope this helped someone. I know for a fact, because some of these tips I only found that I knew of somewhat recently. If I had to pick one of each category for like the best bang for your buck type shit, for the fresh out the shower, I would say washing your hair too much in regards to just water. For the hair maintenance, body hair maintenance, I would suggest the sponsor of today's video, which is Ulike hair removal. So this is the ulikex. Wallah, I think for the hair maintenance, this is probably the best thing you can get. Like I said prior, you save money, you save time, and you could have a discount code, Diarco ulikex. And for the third one, in regards to like preventing baldness, I would say the hair. The hair tightening on the back and making it so tight. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Those are the tips and tricks. Share it to your cousins, sisters, uncles, son, you know what I mean? We're here to help the brothers and sisters out to be better. Wait, what? Yes, we are helping the universe to be better. Alhamdulillah. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.